Hey guys, Phantom here, and tonight this will not be no regular video. This is a special 100 sub video. Since honestly, guys, we have reached over 100 subscribers. I'm honestly speechless after seeing that many numbers. I wonder for me if it's possible for the future if I might hit 200 subscribers. But anyway, I'm just hoping, but still, thank you all for helping me reach over 100 subscribers. At first, I had 25 subscribers. And at that point, I thought I was going to hang up the coat. But looking one last time on my channel, I noticed something was different. I've reached to 35 subscribers. And you all saw the video. I thank you all for helping me reach 35. And I saw how many views I got on one of my videos. I went from 35 up to 40 to 45, 50 to 60, 90. The numbers just keep going up. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, God, is this for real? I'm gaining more subscribers. I didn't think it would be possible for me. You guys helped me, kept going. And honestly, in the future, I hope I reach 200 subscribers at that rate. But right now, we're at 128 subscribers. Still, just do me a favor, share my videos, and please make sure you like the video if you did. And also make sure you comment on what you think of the videos. It'll help me out a lot, guys. But anyway, in this special video, I'm not going to be reacting to one video, not two, but three videos for this special. And this first one that I'm going to react to is, one second, let me shrink down. Start over. Now, I'm going to be reacting to 6 Omegle horror stories animated by Martin Animation. As we can see, some might obviously gonna go bad since, come on guys, this is a horror night. Now I heard of Omegle. Now I heard Omegle, but I never get on it. But I guess some people just want to chat to one another. To chat to one another for who knows what. But anyway, without a further interruptions, I'm just gonna turn on my do not disturb. Give me one second. Okay, I turned on my do not disturb because I kept on getting notifications. So let's just start the video.
When I was 15 years old, my parents decided to go visit my uncle. I didn't want to go. I wanted to stay home and hang out with my best friend Alex, since we lived in a quiet neighborhood and there was little crime happening there. My parents allowed me to stay home and have Alex over. My mom left a note on the fridge with all emergency numbers, and my dad told me to call him if anything happens. I assured them that everything's gonna be fine. Me and Alex were just gonna play video games and have some pizza later. I called Alex, and he came to my house 15 minutes later. We played UFC on my PS4 for 2 hours, and then had some pizza. After our meal, we just sat in the living room talking about random stuff. Eventually, we started talking about girls. Alex mentioned a website where you could talk to random people called Omegle.
Hold on one second. And just to let you know, I'm going to record parts of the video. I'm not going to record the whole thing. Still got to be on the safe side like I done on IMR.
He also said that he talked to some girls on there, so we decided to go on Omegle and try our luck.
Oh, so it was
For the first
Omegle.
30 minutes, we didn't get matched with any girls. We were starting to get bored. And just when I was moving my mouse to close out of the webpage, two girls showed up on our screen. They were about our age, maybe a little older. We started talking to them, but they were just typing. We could see that they were trying to talk, but we couldn't hear them. We told them to turn on their microphone, but the girl said that they don't have a microphone. We continued talking to them. We said that we were home alone, and so were they. They said that they lived in the same city as us, and the same area as Alex and I, but we've never seen these girls before. I thought this was odd because our city's pretty small. After 15 more minutes, they said that we were cute and that we should hang out sometime. We were stunned. Girls usually don't want to hang out with us, so Alex gave them his Snapchat username. As soon as he typed his username, the girls disconnected. We were really bummed out. We didn't even get their names. So we just turned off my laptop and went back to PS4 to play some video games. Some time passed. We were still playing video games when Alex took out his phone. He had just received a snap from someone called AnnaXOXO99. He opened it, and it was a picture of the two girls we met on Omegle earlier. They were walking on a street, and the caption said, "Can we come over and hang out?" Alex immediately looked at me. He didn't ask me anything. I already knew what he wanted, and I said no. He wasn't happy about this, but he understood
I
at the
mean, you
same
guys
time.
just met these girls.
Alex texted them saying that he can't come over, and that they should hang out some other time. A couple of minutes later, the girls responded, "Can we meet at the park then?" So Alex asked me if I wanted to go to the park with them. It was only 10 minutes of walking from my house, but I still said no. At this point, Alex was a little frustrated, and he said he was going with or without me. Maybe he was right. Maybe I should go. Am I really going to pass up on an opportunity like this? I looked at my watch, and it was 10:30 p.m., so it wasn't that late, and my dad's friend lived right next to the park, so I said I'd go with him. But if anything seemed strange, we would immediately go back to my place. Alex agreed. He sent the girls a snap saying that we were on our way to the park. They replied that they were waiting for us at the children's playground. We got out of my house and started walking to the park. The whole walk there, I was thinking, what if something goes wrong? We don't even know those girls. And what if someone else was at the park with them? I didn't want to say anything because Alex probably would just say I'm paranoid. So I kept my thoughts to myself. After 10 minutes of walking, we got to the park. The children's playground was a little deep into the park, so I asked Alex to ask them to come to the main entrance of the park because
Honestly, meeting the girls that y'all just met, it just kind of. I mean, it's alright that you can meet someone online, but sometimes you can't just full on trust some people. Like, y'all barely know them. Like, y'all gotta get to know each other first before meeting in real life. It takes time to do something like that. I mean, I'm not wrong. You guys gotta agree with me with that one.
we're already there.
They can be
Alex just said,
dangerous.
"Dude, come on," and texted them that we were at the park. After a minute or so that we arrived at the playground, there was no one there. I asked Alex if they responded to our last snap, and he said no, they just opened it. We waited there for a couple of minutes, but there was no sign of the girls. We were all alone in that park. I told Alex that they were probably just messing with us and that we should just go home. But Alex wanted to stay a couple of minutes more. A minute passed.
Man, I would
That's
have
when we heard
left.
someone walking behind us. We turned around, and there was a guy dressed in black,
Not me.
standing behind a tree looking at us. He had a creepy smile on his face. I said to Alex that we should go home, and that this wasn't a good idea. Alex agreed, and we started walking back home. The whole time, I was looking over my shoulder, trying to see if the man was following us. And he was. I told Alex, and we instantly started running. Just when we got to the park's entrance, the guy grabbed my hand and started screaming in some insane way. I was screaming.
Texting random numbers. Mommy.
I was screaming and kicking, trying to get him to let go of my hand. I was calling Alex to help me, but he ran away. The guy started pulling me back into the park. I was screaming as loud as I could, and that's when I saw blue and red lights. The guy must have seen them too, because he immediately let go of my hand and ran deeper into the park. I started running back to the direction of my house when a police officer stopped me. I explained everything to him, and he called my parents. The police officer took me to the police station to wait for my parents to pick me up. My parents came after about an hour, and the police officer told them what happened, and so did I. My dad asked if they caught the guy, and they said they were still looking for him. When we got home, my parents were glad nothing serious happened, but they still were mad at me because I left the house to meet some girls I was talking to online. They told me to go to sleep and that everything will be alright. The next day, Alex came to my house. He was with his dad, and he apologized for running away last night. He also said that when he got home, he opened his Snapchat, and there was no sign of Anna XOXO99. It was like she never existed. For some context, I'm a teenage male, and this happened when I was around 17 years old. Back then, I used to see all these videos on YouTube about Omegle horror stories and pranks. Now, I'm not particularly brave or anything, but if I'm bored, I often find myself going to drastic measures to find something to do. After thinking for a while, I built up the courage to go on Omegle. I wanted to be funny, so I didn't respond to anything or anyone. I then came across this guy that kept saying for me to talk, or else. And being a teenager, I wanted to make him mad, so I asked what he'd do in the chat. All he said was, "You should talk more," and then left. I feel pretty proud of myself for being a jerk, but slightly disturbed, so I turned Omegle off to work on some homework due the next day. After a few minutes of doing homework, I heard my dogs barking, and they wouldn't stop even when I told them to. I figured maybe somebody made a loud noise, or even had a dog whistle. After calming down my dogs and getting back to my homework, I heard the noise this time. Somebody had knocked at my back door. My back door is gated with a 4-foot fence and a lock. The only way somebody could get in is if they had a key or jumped it. After looking outside for about 10 minutes, I called my dad and told him everything. He told me that when he gets home, he'll look around. I accepted that because he's a doctor and he's got a lot of work to do. Half an hour passes. My dogs are outside, and that's when I hear a thump outside my door. I looked around, and there was a rock with a note stuck to it. After that, I heard my dogs barking at our driveway. The note read, "I know where you live." I've never been this scared in my life. I just feel lucky to have 3 dogs in my house at all times. Now,
I think they're German Shepherds. One of them Rottweiler.
That freaked me out. I'm shaking and on the nerve of calling the police. Was this just one big coincidence? Or did the same guy from Omegle really somehow figure out where I live?
Okay, let's stop right there. Let me take a look at the timeline. Okay, it kind of did 2 stories, and I was not expecting that. So I don't know if I want to keep going, but I'm just gonna stop here for just in case, just for safety measures. Okay. Before I say what I'm about to say, I want to ask you this. Guys, what did we learn about Omegle? I'm gonna give y'all like 5 seconds to comment that. Pause the video and just comment what you will learn about Omegle. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Are you done? Did you comment what you learn about it. Because these are true stories, guys. We learn through horror. Horror is real life. No joke. Now, what we do learn that we just don't instantly just accept random girls who you're trying to hook up with online. Just like, let me restart. You don't just meet girls on these kinds of online stuff. You don't know if they're real. You don't know if they're safe to be around. Just meeting someone like that, you all know you're going to get in some trouble. The moral of the story is, don't try to just instantly meet the girls in real life. Like, you just met them. Get to know them more before meeting. You can't just instantly trust that random people so y'all can just meet up and then, something bad will just happen in an instant. And I'm guessing for this one is on the second story, don't prank people. I guess since it can get dangerous. Next video. Okay, guys. Second video. This one is made by Meat Canyon, and the video was called Bloo Cloo. That's spelled BLOOCLOO. No joke. See? Bloo Cloo. No blues, clues. Just Bloo Cloo. Now, I saw the thumbnail, and it is about Blue, the puppy. And of course, it had green shirts. Now, I've seen Blue's Clues ever since when I was a kid, and mostly I liked green shirts. These are shirt guys. I just never seen, like, I didn't like none of them. I liked the green shirt guy. We saw blue shirts, and we saw purple shirts. I was wondering as a kid, green shirt, where are you? Where is green shirt? Green shirt looked different. Why isn't he wearing a green shirt? It's obviously because green shirt was gone. But anyway, let's see what Meat Canyon done. And be prepared to get your childhood ruined for what Meat Canyon has created. Oh, God.
Done for the day, Blue? I don't think I can do another clue today.
There's always clues, Steve. Isn't that so exciting?
Ugh.
I need a break.
Stop licking my face. Give your dog what he wants. Be proud of your dog.
I miss my dog.
It's your dog, after all. Steve, Blue's trying to show you a clue. Steve, you gotta take these letters out of me, man. Hey, Steve. Steve, Blue's trying to show you something. Hey, you been ordering a lot of Prime, Steve? Steve, looks like Blue's trying to show you a clue. I'm stuffed to the brim, pal. It's a clue, Steve. Steve, look, it's a clue.
Just pull one out, buddy. Just pull one out. Free me of a letter, Steve.
Blue's trying to show What?
That's a lot of metal.
Steve, did you see the Blue's Clues left for you? How exciting!
I don't. Oh, God, I don't.
Stinky time, Steve.
No,
Stinky time.
Gross. This is reminding me of Gorefield. Didn't hear what I said? Just in case if you didn't. This is reminding me of Gorefield. Garfield as the monster. That's what Blue is reminding me of. Gorefield. Just keep throwing up blue. The color blue.
Steve, it's more Clue, Steve. Look, the mailman's coming, Steve. Oh, look at all these clues. Clues, Steve, they're clues. Shut up! Why don't you all just shut the up? I don't want to do it anymore. I don't want to solve these stupid fucking clues. I don't want to look at your face, your blue hair, your beady gross eyes. You disgust me. You've lost all resemblance to the dog that I knew.
I can't remember the last time I looked at you with any kind of happiness. I hate you, Blue. I really do.
Steve, look at all these clues.
You want me some clues?
Yeah, you want me to solve clues? Fine. Yeah, I'll solve clues now. Here, fine. How about you take this? Take it, you. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you.
Blue? Please. No, Blue, please, no.
Give your dog what he wants. Be proud of your dog. Trust me, he'll be glad you did.
Leave me, Blue. Please don't leave me.
Well, next video. Okay, you guys. Final video that I'm going to react to. And as you see, the creator of this video, Cooler 2000. And no, I'm not talking about Frieza's brother. This is not Frieza's brother named Cooler. This is a different type of guy named Cooler. Cooler 2000. And this video is called Spongebob and Zombies. That's right. SpongeBob and Zombies. Now, I'm hoping at the end of this video when I react to, I hope all three of these videos does not have no restrictions on here. No copyright claims or anything. I hope everything in this video I made would go through, and I hope my revenue will pay off on this special horror video. Now, let us begin the final video. Okay, we're at the graveyard. A ship. You think that's a Flying Dutchman ship? When he was still alive? Okay. I'm guessing this is where all the zombies are gonna come out their tombs. Smithy Winben Van Jensen. Ooh. Smithy Withens Angerman Jensen. I remember that episode. The hat. The #1 hat. Okay, we're at the Krusty Krab. Everyone enjoying the patties. See bubble bass. SpongeBob, Sandy, and Patrick. I see SpongeBob trying to flex. The nerds playing a card game. See Squidward. What does that say? TikTok for dummies? Hold on. I just want to say real quick. I don't even like TikTok, honestly. Squidward, you're trying to do TikTok. I mean, sure, some people make money off of TikTok, but still, they ruin music. I don't be on TikTok though. Yet some people find it fun, but I see it as just annoying. It will go sweaty. Oh, oh, oh. I feel the music. Y'all better be prepared. Get ready to run. Get ready to run. Get ready. Oh my God. They're all hideous. Honestly, I should have known everything's going to start get all bloody when it comes to a zombie apocalypse. Why y'all sitting there? Run. Oh. Well, at least both bastards running. Rip. Rip both Sandy and Patrick. Mr. Krabs. I'm censoring that out. That's kind of crossing boundaries right there. Crossing the line. Ugh. I can see that zombie's butt crack. Oh, I'd be screaming too if that was in real life. I don't think that door is gonna hold. Well, rip SpongeBob. Honestly, I'm hoping no kids watch that last one. I'm gonna have to put some warnings in the title. I'm gonna be censoring some of that last part out, since of course I saw this last video of the thumbnail. Like, I didn't watch it, I just saw the video, like the thumbnail of it. Like, it looked like SpongeBob was cornered by zombies, and I was wondering how is he gonna survive that. But yeah, thank you all for helping me reach 128 subscribers. I'm hoping I reach farther when it comes to making these reaction videos. So I can also see in my future I'm going to end up maybe have a Patreon if YouTube's not paying me that well when it comes to that kind of video that I just got done reacting to, and I'm talking about Cooler's video. Still created by Cooler 2000. I kind of saw bits of his videos back then before he became Cooler 2000, and he went all out, honestly. I am not going further description. It was kind of too inappropriate. But I hope y'all enjoyed my little 100 special video. And hopefully I don't get no copyright claims or whatsoever for this video. If I do, then it ain't gonna be much of a uh three three video special then. But hope y'all enjoy. I'm Fam the Dark Hoodie, and I'll see y'all in the next video. And peace out.